So we've got some big efforts, a big promo coming up right now, launching a new product, recircling our product team better around focusing on the things that we need to do to unbundle our product to better serve our clients. A bunch of cool things happening. So it's hard. Hardest phase I've ever had in business, but it's also the most fulfilling. Summers are amazing, so we've been hanging out at the house. Kids are swimming a lot, kayaking, fishing, hanging out with friends. My brother's in the car with me right now, staying at our house for the whole week. And from Scottsdale, that's right, fellow entrepreneur, younger brother. And so that's been fun. Like, we've just been having a blast with that. Business-wise, right now we're trying to get momentum again on some things. In the history with Carrot, we've never had 3 quarters in a row of not growing financially. The first quarter, we had an amazing quarter, best quarter ever this year. Net profit, $500,000 net profit, which is crazy. But now it's like, whoa, the reason we're not getting momentum is because we're not hiring as fast as we need to hire. And that's why the profits there shouldn't be there. It shouldn't be there. So we're getting that money into hiring. My coach, Dan Martell, really put me on the spot about 2 months ago. And he's like, man, let's look at these indicators. Like, what is your North Star? What's the thing you guys really need to be focusing on? The whole company, like, how can you wrap the whole company around these North Star metrics? But we built a lot of our revenue model in 2018, 2019 around this new product, Agent Carrot. The problem was, me as a leader, I didn't put the right things in the right places to ensure that our company actually treated it as important as our revenue model said it was. We didn't have anyone full-time focusing on it. As of today, we still don't. Tim is part-time right now. He's getting someone trained up in his business. So that's a cool thing. This guy's a full-time real estate investor, 20-something years old, making $150,000 a year. He wants to work for Carrot. He's taking a pay cut to work for Carrot, and he's finding someone to run his company for him because he loves what we're doing. He loves our mission. He wants to grow as a person, and he felt growing as a person was more important than growing his pocketbook at this phase of his life. So that's really cool. So we've got some big efforts, a big promo coming up right now, launching a new product, recircling our product team better around focusing on the things that we need to do to unbundle our product to better serve our clients. A bunch of cool things happening. So it's hard. Hardest phase I've ever had in business, but it's also the most fulfilling. Had Joseph Jane Winery here. Gonna meet with Leon. Check out the new spot. I haven't been out here yet, but they had an amazing winery, Glazer Winery before, and check out the new spot. Scouting out for Carrot Camp. Knock, knock. How's it going? Yeah, so fear's an interesting thing. I think a lot of people look at fear, myself included, especially when I was younger, as a negative. We look at fear as this thing that you don't want to have, you don't want to feel it, you don't want to be in fear. And the funny thing is, like, without fear and without knowing what you don't want, it's really hard to have hope and know what you do want. So I think fear and hope kind of go hand in hand. First of all, the way I blast through it is number one, do this. What is the thing that I'm going to do or I'm thinking about doing? Let's internalize and recognize there is fear. Fear is not a bad thing. It makes us take count for the situation that's ahead. And so I go, okay, what's the worst case scenario that could actually happen there? And usually it's not that bad. And here's an example. Okay, worst case scenario, if I don't get a good job right now, I won't be able to pay my bills if I can't figure this entrepreneurship thing out. I get evicted out of my apartment, but it's gonna take you a couple months to evict me out of my apartment in Oregon, right? So I might get like a month free, I don't know. And then probably eventually things got really bad, I'd have to move in with my parents. Now, is that what I would want in my life? No, but worst case scenario, that's not that bad. That's worst case scenario. Likely scenario is different than worst case. Likely scenario is I stumble my way through it, make some money here, make some money there, scrape by and pay my bills, whip out my credit card and pay some other bills. That's kind of more likely scenario. Can I stick through that? Now let me go, what's 100% guaranteed gonna happen if I don't do this? If I don't do this, this is 100% guaranteed not gonna happen in my life. And for me, that's what I'm fearful of. That's what I'm fearful of. It's not the thing that might happen if I do it. The worst case scenario, likely scenario told me that's not that bad. The thing that scares the crap out of me is what I'm guaranteeing myself I will never be able to achieve in my life. So go and flip your risk profile around, dig down and figure out your likely worst case and your worst case, and then go, what am I guaranteeing, 100% guaranteeing that I will never achieve, be, feel, do if I don't do this? That I guarantee will flip the risk profile in your own mind too.
Interesting enough, like fear of failure to me, it's not in business. I mean, it's just the whole life concept. People live in a box this big, and their fear to step outside that box stops them from taking the first step. So excuses of, well, I can't do this because I don't have the tools, I don't have the knowledge, other people's judgment, like any of those things. The unknown is the scariest part. So people literally won't take the first step. So my whole thing is like, do something that makes you uncomfortable. You get comfortable being in that situation. Now all of a sudden your box is this big. Take the first step, go through that whole scary period of like, if this doesn't work, like, you know, I mean, like literally as a kid, you know, talking to that first girl that you had a crush on and like all the, you know, she's gonna say no. Like, take the steps through and build bigger boxes. I'm a big like proponent of just go do it and you will grow. As a human, you'll grow as a husband, a father, in business, friendships, like all those experiences. Yeah, so fear of failure is like, I struggle with it. I mean, on a daily basis. And so it's back to that, building like stepping stones, building blocks, break the wall down, make it bigger, so.
The ROI potential is much larger on the risk you may take. Here's what may happen. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna build the big business or make the $1 million or, you know, whatever. You know, win in business, win in life. And so as business people, we take calculated risk. We need to roll the dice, but it's a calculated roll. Like the dice are weighted in our favor. I don't want anyone to think of this as like, well, shoot, if I don't take that chance, then I'm a wuss. If I don't take that chance, then am I fully living life? Live you. If you're that person, do it. If you're not that person, do you. I think you'll know when every day you're waking up regretting that you didn't take a chance. You'll know if every day you wake up looking like, who are the people that you admire? If you admire Richard Branson and this person, if you admire entrepreneurs that are making a difference, I think you need to chase it. You're always going to regret it if you don't take that chance.